Hi guys, my name is Zin and this is Maybe Bonsai. Today it's t-shirt weather in the middle of November. But tomorrow is still warm, but it's going to get cold next week because winter is officially winter tomorrow. Today's Saturday, tomorrow's Sunday. So anyway, I just want to give you an update on the backyard because everything, the leaves are pretty much all gone now. These guys are still here, but they're falling. Everything is kind of changing colors, and or they're already fallen. Like all these are empty now. Here I kind of took out a couple trees. There was these are Manitoba maples. I left these two in, but I took one out because it was too big and was getting way out of hand. The maples here doing good. The leaves are gonna fall. I'm sure, I'm pretty satisfied with the top. I'll let it grow. I'll cut it back and let it just branch out, but I'm sure the bottom is a mess because growing in the garden, it's gonna have a really long taproot and who knows what else. Everything here is doing good. Ever since I put them in the ground, I don't have to water them because they're just getting the morning dew, and yeah, you don't need to water, which is great. I still need to take this guy out. I don't know why the leaves are still green. They're not even about to fall, or at least it doesn't look like it. But I do want to take this in, so I need to dig it out soon. Probably next weekend. I think it'll probably be empty because we're going down below zero for a couple of days at night, so I think this will lose a lot of the leaves. These guys are all turning color, nice red and yellow or orange, whatever. So yeah, winter is coming very, very soon. So today I'm going to work on, there's a pomegranate. It got a lot of these I don't know, flowers, fruits, but they're not gonna do anything. So yeah, I'm gonna work on this guy. I think it's a false cypress. It had a really long name which I cannot pronounce. I repotted this year into this colander. It surprised me because it never skipped a beat. I thought it would kind of not grow that much, but it actually was very, very vigorous this year, and I think it's mainly because of this colander. It has a lot of holes, and then I changed the soil to this new mix, the bonsai soil, and it just gets a lot of air into the root system. I think that's why it never skipped a beat. But it's quite thick right now, and I think I need to kind of drastically reduce this by a lot. So that's what I'll do today. All right, so here's a tree. It's kind of overgrown. There's actually some branch structures inside, but it's hard to see. So I think what I'll do first, I'll just kind of pinch some of the growth back, and hopefully after that it'll be easier to see things. So I'm just gonna start randomly pinching this back. Just to reduce this kind of a ball to a smaller ball. And then I'll take off some branches. So I think the front is somewhere here, or the opposite side, but really both can be the front at this time. Right now I'm just going to look to kind of reduce this a bit. So I think I'm going to probably get rid of one of these branches. There's 3 branches coming out this one spot. If I take the middle one off, I think it will leave the middle kind of empty. I want my pad to be kind of close together, so I'm either going to take off one in the back or the one in the front. I think this one is coming towards us a bit too much. It kind of blocks the view a bit, so I think I'm going to take this off. There's this weird bulge here. That's because of I had a wire here before and I didn't take it off in time, so they kind of you know, distorted the branch there. So I'll take this off. Hopefully this thing will fix itself in time. And then I want my foliage pad to be a bit flatter, and I could wire them, but I think for now there's still a bit too many branches coming out this one area. So I want to take this back. Let's see. I want to get rid of this. I'll use the one here. There's kind of a lateral thing going here where this branch is kind of overlapping here. This is actually, this branch divides into two, and then right away it divides into three. There's one back here, which I'm going to get rid of. Let's try to figure out where's, okay, this here. I think I'll get rid of the one that's really close to the trunk. There are a lot of fine branches down here, and I think there's too many, so I'm going to try to remove some. I'll start with this. So I'm going to remove the upward pointing ones. I'll leave the more horizontal ones there. And then here, I probably have to wire this out again. Now I'm thinking of removing this one in the back, because this, it looks like there's three branches coming out of this spot. And I don't think I need it, to be honest. I just used these two, so I'm going to remove this. Try to clean this area up a bit. Okay, so I think I'm done with that branch. I want to move on to this on the right. And on the right you can see there's one branch going into kind of one here, but then it divides really quickly, so that they're all kind of stuck in one area. I'll remove it's tough because I want the branches to be close together, kind of in one area, but these are just spreading a lot. I think what I'll do is out of these two branches, this one divides into two and this one is one, but this is kind of too forward a bit. It's coming right at us. I could wire this, but I don't know if I want that. So I think I'm going to take both of these off, so it will look like that. Maybe not both. I'll remove this one. I think this one, these two can probably, well, I don't know. You know what, I'm going to take this off. I'm just going to do it. And then back here again, this one divides into three. This one back here, it can act as a back branch. I don't really have a back branch, to be honest. I mean, unless you're looking from this side, then that can become a back branch. So maybe this was the front, and then I'm using that as a back. But either way, they all work. Both sides. Isn't that much of a difference. Yeah, the smaller the tree, the harder it is to work with. That's what I find. So, well, I mean, at least this could be the back too, I guess. Okay, so let's just continue with the front. Well, what I think is the front. I'm just going to remove some of these interior vertical growth. And I think I'm going to remove this back one here. So this whole thing will be gone. Keeping this branch kind of lean. Just having these over on one direction. Well, let me remove half of that first. Maybe half is enough. Actually, I'm going to remove the middle one here. Actually, I think I'm going to take this off. It just, I don't know, it looks kind of weird. There's a branch coming from that area. There it goes. I mean, this thing I could take off the top to make it smoother, but hopefully it'll become something better. Let me just clean this up a bit. Big wound to heal. I could kind of, snip away this twist here, and it'll probably be okay. But I don't want to do it now. Maybe later. Well, maybe. Let me try something. Yeah. That should heal, I think. This branch is still really busy, but I'm not really sure what to get rid of and what to keep. I could take that off and it would look okay. Actually, I think I prefer that. So I have one branch coming out, dividing into multiples. This, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna put cut paste afterwards because I think it's getting cold. You know, this will be protected in the winter in the garage, but still. So this is the longer branch compared to that one, which is fine because it creates a asymmetrical triangle. This is also the lower one, so it makes sense for it to be longer. I'm just going to try to thin this out a bit more. And I think I need to take off some stuff. Just remove some of these weaker branches in the middle. So I'm not really selecting branches when I'm thinning this. It's just there are way too many. I'm just trying to create some separation between one and the other. That's all. Like some of the ones are really close together, so I'm gonna take one of those off so it's not as close. I'm actually gonna remove this thing here. Okay, so I think that's thin enough. I took, you know, a lot off, of course. It's still longer than the left side, which is what I want. I'm going to wire these down later on. Now the apex, which to me is the hardest part. So first of all, I think I'm in the back here. I'm going to wire this one down. And then there's just a lot of stuff up here. I think this one can go. It's coming towards us a bit too much. It can get wired up, but I think I have this branch here, so I think this one can go. Don't really need it. But before I do that, I'm gonna see if there's anything else that I need to remove. Like this one here, I think I'm gonna get rid of. It's, you know, parallel to the bottom one. It's just coming exactly on the same plane. Plus this one will be in the back. It'll come down like that. So I kind of don't need that one there. That one is on the back. So there's a few branches. This is my leader up here. This one will be in the back. There's still a few other branches. I think this one I'm going to get rid of. They're quite big cuts. That's what the top looks like. Hopefully the tree is going to recover well. I mean, it just got repotted this year, and right now I'm taking quite a bit off this whole thing. I think something like that, or like that. Maybe this is the leader. Probably make more sense, right? So what's next? Let me try to thin this part out a bit. There's quite a few branches in here. And I'm just gonna remove some of these really close together branches to create more room. Yeah, it's just a bit too busy in here. Get rid of this middle one here. Big piece. Yeah. I don't think I've ever taken this much off this tree before. So again, hopefully it recovers. That'll be down. I could probably use this as the back branch in the future. It's smaller right now, but yeah. So I'll leave that on. And then here, I don't think I need this. Although these two, I mean, any of one of them can be the leader. They both work. I don't know, it's a tough decision. I don't. Let me just reduce the back a bit. I mean, maybe both can be here, you know? This will go up, this will be kind of a flat coming towards us branch. Maybe that's what I'll do. Honestly, I'm not confident on removing that branch, this current branch, because I thought of it, but I wasn't sure if that was a good decision or not. Oh, that's okay. So I'm not going to do it. So that's in the back. I think I'm going to get rid of this guy here. Just going to try to clean up. I think the rest is okay. The rest I can use. So I will try to thin this one in the back first. And I think eventually this This small here, this small branch here will be my eventual back branch. Maybe. Or maybe both of them can be here. I think that's okay too. So yeah, I'll just thin this one out a bit because this is just, it's a mess in there right now. How to decide what to take off? Okay, so I think that's thin enough. So now I'm going to try to thin this branch out, and this will kind of come out like, right now it's coming directly towards us, but I think at the end it'll be something like a little bit to the side, so it's not directly at us. And then this guy, I think he can be, yeah, that branch can be there. So this one I'll thin it out a bit as well. Too many branches, too many choices. I think that's thin enough for now. I'm trying to get to this stub here. Again, ton of branching. I'm just looking for things that I can reduce so it's not too busy here. Okay, I think I thinned the tree enough. Pretty bare right now. Just gonna take that off. So that's it for the pruning. I'm gonna get some wires and I'll see if I can make this look better. So my battery for the mic ran out, so I couldn't really record the last part of the wiring, but I didn't want to wait to recharge and then do the wiring. It's, you know, I'm in the right mindset right now, so I finished it. I'm just going to show you what I did, and I'll explain what I did. So here's the finished result. You can see the the whole tree is reduced by, like, I don't know, 60 to 70%. But I'm not the best person to wire. I'm not very good at it. I haven't had enough practice, so maybe it's best that I did it off camera. But from the top, it actually looks quite like symmetric. I don't know how but the branches doesn't have enough curve. But these are too hard. I don't think I can bend them. But you can. I mean, professionals can probably bend them. But I'm okay with this. At least from a top view. You know, some of these I could adjust if I wanted to, but from the front, what I think it's around, what's the best way to show this here? I would say right there is the front. So I have my apex, and then I have my left-right branch, and then you know, the top, it's not fully wired, obviously. You can see. I'll just bring it back here. It's not fully wired, but I think it's fine the way it is now. Let me make sure this is anchoring correctly. You know, I could have wired this branch a little bit to make it go a direction or what, you know, but this is about the front right there. So you get the branches. I think it looks okay. Maybe this can come up a bit, so it's not so flat towards us. Yeah, then this one can probably come down a bit. You know, small adjustments, but I think overall the shape is there. On the left branch, sorry, on the right branch, I try to bring it down as much as I could, but it doesn't really go down anymore. And the right branch, the left branch, the right branch, I try to bring it down because that is the lower one of the two. I try to bring it down more, at least lower than the left one. I'm not sure if I succeeded or not, but the left one, I try to wire it down a little bit and then go up again. So, and then the branch in the back, I kind of made it higher than this one, just so there's a little bit of dimension, so it's not like everything is the same on the same plane. And then the top, I took off a lot of foliage, and then I just kind of wired a couple branches to the side. I wanted this one to come towards us a bit because it's kind of empty there, and the back branch I just wired towards, just basically the back, so it makes the tree looks more three-dimensional. The last time I wired a tree this much, or maybe a little bit more than this, it died the next spring. That was the Blue Star Juniper. I did that on camera as well, and the tree didn't make it. So hopefully this one is not going to have the same fate. Like I said, it grew really nice in the you know, in the summer the whole repot didn't matter, everything was good, so hopefully it's gonna survive. But that's all for today. Actually, I'm looking at this root here, and maybe I'll eventually take that off, but not now. So yeah, I think that's all I'm gonna do today. This took a while, and you know, everything here is looking okay. Winter is coming very soon, so if you have any suggestions on how I could have done with this tree, what I should do next time, I can learn from that. I'm not very good at wiring. I'm not good at reducing the tree from that much to this little, but I think it looks okay. You know, the shape is there. It looks like a, you know, bonsai. So hopefully that's okay. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time.